Yes, so it don't happen like play like joke. It's happening before our very eyes. Wonder shall never end. Can you imagine? Imo Governor Hope Uzodinma backs protesters. The Imo State Governor Hope Uzodinma has backed the NSAS protesters who poured into the streets of Owerri. Uzodinma gave his support while addressing them at the front of Imo Government House. The governor said that he supported them because their NSAS protests and grievances were genuine. He said, when you started this protest, we at the political level met and found out that your protests and grievances are genuine and therefore must be addressed. That is why preliminary investigation has revealed that the relationship between the youth and SSR have not been cordial. We have decided to back you up. The governor pointed out that it is not only disbanding SARS is the solution. This protest has provided an opportunity for the government to look inward and look at the activities of the Nigerian police. Vis-a-vis the welfare and activities of the Nigerian police, whether they are getting the desired training that's deserving of them. I want you to hold me responsible for that. For that, I can assure you that this matter will be addressed. Nobody will ignore the grievances of the youth. If you ignore the youth of any nation, you have destroyed that nation. One thing I assure you is that this matter will be taken very seriously. Go about your businesses in a manner nobody will molest you. Some of the youth who spoke all pointed at the same direction, saying we are here for two purposes. One, to end police brutality. Two, to end SARS. We will want with one voice, we want to talk about the injustice meted on the Imo State youth. Our case is becoming worse on the issue of police brutality and SARS and all of that. This is the fourth time they are disbanding SARS and they keep operating, and we are against their redeployment and total overhauling of the system. It's like these people, they are learning sets. You know that this thing is not beyond them. If somebody had said this kind of a thing will be happening now, if somebody had told all these politicians as at last week that it's going to turn a different thing, or this whole protest is going to, this whole thing is just going simultaneously in all the states, in almost all the states that are really affected. Of course, in the northern area, it's not really happening, and you can't even blame them because I believe maybe they are not being harassed by these security people. Of course, I'm sure they might not, they will not even try it, and so it will be awkward, and they will be surprised at what is happening. Just like a lot of people will be asking that, oh, no, some people just believe that generally the whole of Nigeria is really boiling. I mean, those who are outside the country, how do you people live in that country, how do you do this and that? Of course, in some places it's higher than some places, so it does not go round at the same time. So different people with different in their area, what they experience differ from state to state. So maybe they might not even understand better, but some people have come out to say, oh, those who are protesting, they are this and that. After all, they have disbanded the SARS, then why are they protesting again? Oh, that hoodlums they've hijacked the whole processes and all of that. Those are the things that they always talk so that they will scare the people. I could remember this man was saying yesterday, Professor Sage. He said, oh yes, that since they have already disbanded the unit, then why are people still protesting? That if they don't stop that protest, you can imagine, if they don't stop that protest, that the federal government will be forced to use force on them. You know what that means, and what kind of a system is that? And meanwhile, we're beginning to see the pictures of, yes, we're beginning to see pictures of this same government when when they had not come on board. They were doing all manner of things. Nobody harassed them, nobody stopped them, nobody intimidated them. And the reason why people are not, they are bent on this protest and they have not seen anything yet. I hope the zeal that has really come upon the Nigerian youth and most of the people who are speaking against this SARS operation, I hope the zeal will continue so that it will not go down. Because there's no way they might want to even hijack the whole thing, but they have been able to speak. Nigerians have been able to make statements concerning this whole thing. So whether they try to politicize it or whatever, it is not really something that people are making up. Just like Uzodinma said, that yes, it is true that they have done their investigation, they have done this and that, that they found out that there's no cordial relationship between the people and also the SARS. They know it. This one that say they are doing investigation. The first time they disbanded it, the second time, the third time, the fourth time, and you will see expect people to go and sit down, to go and sleep. Oh yes, so the government has done this, and any little thing, they will be priding themselves. There, yes, so Buhari listens to the Nigerian people. He listens to people. He does this. He does that. No, because this thing is because they know them. They themselves, they know that they've already they've goofed as far as this whole thing is concerned, and that's why the people say we are not going to take it because you have been deceiving us on all of these things. Oh, they'll be coming with all this paper. Yes, reforms, this and that, and they should not. We should see, like just the processors have been saying that the welfare of these people must be taken into consideration, not just playing lip service. It is very, very bad. This one that Uzodinma is talking about is, of course, I'm sure he must have heard from River State Governor Yeson Wike. He was even the one that came yesterday and said, oh, there should be no protest or whatever. That since the IGP has said this, no, everybody should just go back and sit down. They just believe that, that Nigerians are non-entities. You cannot continue to deceive people all the time. A time will come, if they don't have where to go, they will confront you back, and that is exactly what is happening. And all of a sudden, we just saw that UK has already made a U-turn. Oh, and began to say, oh, what he was praying for, what he said is what he said, and we're like seriously, didn't you know that before you gave the instruction that nobody should come out to protest? These people, they need higher hand. They now know that Nigerian people are beginning to have, I don't want to use this kind of word, that they mean business. Let me just put it that way. That is more simpler. Then they now know that Nigerians are now serious. That Nigerians, they mean business this time around. They go say how many people you won't take, how many people you won't keep. The more they continue to do that, the more people are coming out. All this fear will not help us, because they know the kind of power the people, the masses have. But they've been using all manner of tactics just to put fears in many people's lives. And now the protesters are giving them strong conditions until when those conditions are fulfilled, before they will agree that yes, we want to, we will not take you serious. You can't just tell us go and sit down. Yeah, we have already disbanded them. How many times have you not done that before? So now he's not speaking like a gentleman. They now know that things are getting out of hand. You can imagine how many police will be able to deploy at the end of the day. At the end of the day. And unfortunately, the police people too, they are suffering. They are suffering and going through a lot of stuff because of this whole thing. They know it. See where they are staying. The way people will see policemen outside this country, you will love to join to be a policeman. But when you come to Nigeria, Jehovah, it's a different thing entirely. Do you know that these people, they are wicked? They see all these things, they see the police outside. Why? Oh my goodness. This is height of wickedness. All these politicians, all of them, is height of wickedness. Is it that somebody cannot just stand that we must do this, even if they are not going to do it, but you say it as a politician, say that this thing must happen like this. All of them. No politician will tell you that he has not traveled out of this country. And they know how police, the way they dress, the way people accord them respect. And you come back home and you see your people in an abnormal way. But maybe because they feel that those ones that are assigned to them, those ones dress very well. But it's very, very bad, because they know the level of poverty in this country. And you see the police on the road, ordinary police, they see them. And you are happy that you have such policemen in your country and you are living large. It's unfortunate. So all of them, they are beginning to receive sense, and I hope that sense they will receive it to the fullest. If you like, just be saying, people should just be saying stupid things, because they don't say water don't pass Gary. So guys, leave your comment below and let's have your take on this.